Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something that is probably the backbone of modern work, but also the biggest source of stress. Professional email.
It's a real paradox, isn't it? The tool we need most is also the one that drains our productivity.
Exactly. And our mission today isn't about grammar or, salutations. We want to dive into the psychology of it all. The anxiety behind that performative CC, the strategy of the paper trail ambush.
And then give you a framework to actually make it better.
So let's start with that, the dark side. Why do people misuse the CC field so much? It feels malicious, but is it really?
Well, often it's a rational response. I mean, think about it. In a low-trust environment, email stops being about collaboration.
And it becomes what?
It becomes a documentation tool.
Yeah.
It's the classic CYA or cover your ass paper trail. The minute you email someone to recap a call, you're not collaborating anymore. You are creating a permanent record to shift responsibility.
Right. And that leads to this other thing, this idea of performative work, CCing your manager on every little thing. It's like digital presenteeism.
It is. You're creating a constant stream of signals that say, look at me, I'm working.
But does it even work?
Only in the short term, and only if your manager mistakenly thinks email traffic equals engagement. But it creates this massive cultural debt. And that's where you get something even worse.
The sneaky BCC.
The sneaky BCC,
Yeah.
exactly. If CC is a public performance, BCC is a secret. It's the tattletale button. You're inviting a secret witness into a conversation. And as Harvard Business Review pointed out, that behavior is just lethal for psychological safety. Trust can't survive that.
So, okay, how do we use this to, stop the madness? It seems like it starts with just using the fields correctly.
It really does.
The tow line, for instance, that has to be treated as the action field.
Right.
Only people who must act or apply should be there.
Precisely. And by extension, the CC field is purely for information. These are people who need to be aware, but they're absolutely not expected to reply. If you're CC'd, you're just being kept in the loop.
Which brings us to the nuclear option, the absolute destroyer of inboxes.
Now, it's the reply all.
The reply all.
There has to be a litmus test here. You have to ask, does my reply add necessary value to everyone on this chain?
And the answer is almost always no.
Almost always. If you're just saying thank you or got it, you are actively wasting people's time. Just stop.
There's also that 3 email rule you see in productivity guides. If something isn't solved in 3 emails back and forth.
You're using the wrong tool. It's that simple. Pick up the phone, start a video call, stop typing.
And a quick point on subject lines, they're not just a title.
No, they're a command. They need to be actionable and concise. Not follow-up, but something like Action REQ. Submit Q3 budget by EOD free on 1/1/21. Everyone knows what's needed immediately.
Okay, let's role play a bit. The paper trail ambush. Someone summarizes a verbal chat in an email, gets it wrong, and CCs your boss. What do you do?
Well, your first instinct is to hit reply all and fight back. Don't do it. You have to de-escalate.
So what's the move?
If the summary is right, just reply to the sender. Thanks for confirming. That's it. If it's wrong, pick up the phone first. Clarify it verbally, then send your own corrected email. Take the drama offline.
And before you send any of that, there's the simplest tool of all.
The 10-second pause.
Just wait 10 seconds. Before any frustrating reply, before any huge reply all. Pause, reread the recipient list, check your tone. Make sure it's clear, necessary, and professional.
That pause can save careers.
So in the end, this isn't really about being polite for the sake of it. It's about clarity, it's about efficiency, and it's about respecting your colleagues' time and attention.
Right. Which leads to one final thought for you to consider. We know that email traffic is often mistaken for real productivity. So look at your own inbox. How much of it is just performative work and how much is actual necessary collaboration? What's one simple change you can make today to bring some clarity back to your team?